Welcome back or welcome into the Daisy and Betrayal channel. I'm so glad that you joined me today. So today I'm going to do a pick a card reading. We're going to do 3 piles. We're just going to get right into it. So pile 1 is a black obsidian. Pile 2 is a selenite. Pile 3 is a tiger's eye. For this reading, we're asking Spirit what's coming in for a new job or career for you or spiritual path. So again, pile 1 black obsidian, pile 2 selenite, pile 3 tiger's eye, and I will see you in your reading. So pile 1, you chose the black obsidian. So one thing about this too is the black obsidian, it has to do with protection from negative energy. So some of you may be having a lot of influx of negative energy or negative influences coming in right now. People in your life that are not being supportive. So we're going to get a little bit more from Spirit here. Your card, interesting. As I said that. Interesting. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. So for those of you that have felt kind of stagnant and wondering what's coming in for you next, Spirit's saying you're going to be getting intuitive hits and that your Soul Tribe is coming in. So if this is not resonating with you, there's definitely more than one pile. There's 3 piles. So I wouldn't try to force something to fit, because that's not the flow of Spirit. So if it's not right away resonating with you, like if you're not getting intuitive hits or you're having soul tribe connections, then I would definitely choose another pile. But the biggest thing here, wow, okay, so that flew out. So some of you have, I mean, this is like, 10 of Cups is like the ultimate. Your next career or job could have to do with families. Like helping out families, making marriages work. You could be like a therapist, a counselor, a writer even. You could be writing something about marriage and family. The Hangman. Okay. So you've been kind of reflecting on this, it looks like. It's kind of a look before you leap energy I'm getting. And then Page of Cups, you could be a Pisces, but also communication is coming in regards to this career. So if you've been waiting for something to happen, communication is coming in. We have a King of Cups, kind of a blocked creative energy I'm getting. You may be a very creative person, a very artistic person, but you're feeling blocked currently. And that's why Spirit's saying it's all coming together. But pay attention to emails coming in, text messages. You could have younger influences in your life. You could have children. Pay attention to the things your children are saying to you. Okay, we gotta cover that up. Wow, okay. So as of late, so what this is saying is you're having money coming in, it looks like. So if you've been worried about money with doing this particular field, the money will bring itself. And the star is all about faith, having faith and hope after the storm. So some of you have been through some storms. Also, that could definitely mean you're a healer, you're a clairvoyant, this is kind of where you're going with your career. You want that to come in. And so even though it's a little slower go with the 4 of Pentacles, it's definitely coming together. That's what this is saying. So you'll know what this is just listening to it, what avenue you're pursuing. If you don't, I get a very strong just healer energy, just a healing vibe. Like you kind of have a chill, like you like to heal. Like that's your main focus here. So this is definitely what's coming in for you next. Wow, Temperance. So Spirit's asking you to have a balance in your thoughts. Yeah, and then this is out. Your jug, okay. So you're really going back and forth on if this is what's best for you. Like you're worried about the money and if it's going to come through. But what Spirit is saying is your passion is what attracts people to your business, okay? And you have a couple options here. That's why it's the 2 of Pentacles. You have these options and you're trying to look for balance. And both of these is balancing it out. So maybe some of you are doing a side gig and you have been for a while, well, this is saying this is going to start to come to more fruition, and it's going to be busier. We also have the Ten of Wands and the King of Swords. So you may have some energy that's kind of like a masculine energy that's kind of dictating things for you right now. That's not for everybody. But also, you're coming out of this overwhelm, this burden. You will be coming out of it. You may come across some people that are trying to tell you not to do this, and that's why the King of Swords is in reverse. Like, that's not practical. That's not... that could also be your own thoughts. Your own thoughts of practicality. Because King of Swords are... the swords are all about your thoughts. Okay, what you're thinking about the situation. Okay, yep. We have Death. Again, another Swords. Yeah, so you could definitely be... Death in reverse means you're coming out of it. It's purging. You're purging this. You're purging these old thought patterns. And again, you could have a child around you that's very clever. Because we have 2 pages here, so this could be your kids. Quick-witted. I'm getting, like, your healing business could actually integrate your own children. Not that, I don't know, like, how that sounds. Your children could have, like, things that have happened to them. I'm even getting some people may write a healing children's book because of the things your kids have been through. And if this resonates, this has been kind of on your heart to write a children's book on trauma and narcissistic abuse, family generational trauma. And this will be part of your healing business, is to write a children's book. Wow, yeah, you're coming out of this trap feeling lots of swords here. So pile 1, you are definitely in your head. In your head. And Spirit's asking you to release it, let it go. Channel that energy from your head into writing down creative thoughts. Write it down. If you get a thought, like an idea, inspiration, write those down. Make sure you're... Wow. Yep. And as I said that came out. So we have Wands. So Spirit's asking you to take action. Another page. You have 3 pages. So this is definitely... You may have children. Or this involves children, like I said earlier. So new idea, new birth, go with it. It's sprouting in you. It's coming. These ideas are coming out. Even can be kind like, coming out in your dreams at night. You could be dreaming these and having visions. So it's always important to, if you can, I know it's difficult, but write it down when you get those visions. Write them down so that you have, so that they're tangible, okay? I'm gonna get one last card for you, pile 1, but it does look like, for those of you that chose this pile, I get the feeling you've kind of already dabbled in some spiritual healing business, and Spirit's asking you to take action now with it. Kind of pour into it a little more. Ask Spirit for divine appointments with people, divine openings. Write down your visions. Focus some of it towards kids, because a lot of kids are in bad situations. As adults, we get ourselves in bad situations, but there's also kids involved, and so kids need a healing avenue as well. And children's books are perfect because it's a book, and you know, you can read it and they can be like, oh yeah, I'm not alone in this. This is making sense to me as a child. That is a strong message for somebody listening to this, and it's going to be confirmation to you when you hear it. Okay, one last card. Goddess of the Shadows. What you perceive to be your dark side. Wow. Whew, this is giving me chills. What you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. So maybe you yourself had trauma as a child. I'm going to read this one because that's beautiful. Goddess of the Shadows. Wow. Yeah, some of you have, as a child, went through this, and maybe your children have gone through it a little bit. So really, is it any perception or belief you have about yourself or others is actually a deception more than it is a perception. What you perceive to be your dark side or shadow holds a hidden treasure. As humans, we rarely see the full picture in any situation because we are forever stuck in the illusion of good and bad. You judge your positive and negative qualities and strive to be more of what you perceive to be positive while attempting to disown or neglect those aspects which you consider to be negative. By holding this belief, you fail to realize that all serves a purpose and all benefits you in some way. Wow. So basically what Spirit is saying to you, Pile 1, is it's the start of a wondrous and empowering period of your life which brings to the surface many beautiful experiences and opportunities which in the past you never thought possible. So Spirit's asking you to say this, like think this is possible. Walk away from that thinking that it's not possible. Channel ideas, write down ideas that you get, and go with it. Go with it. Bring the hope alive in you again. So that's going to be the end of your reading, Pile 1. Okay, hopefully this resonates. If this does not, you can feel free to choose a different pile, and I will see you in the next reading. Welcome in, Pile 2. You chose the Selenite. So for your card today, you chose Warrior Woman. Ugh. Can't talk this morning. Have you answered your deepest calling? So I could definitely be talking to a feminine energy. And this is all about what's next for job or career. So you have a deep calling, Pile 2. You're a warrior woman. You have a sword. You have, I'm getting a vision of a person like using a sword to cut down vines in their way, like throughout their path. They've used this warrior energy. You've used this warrior energy to cut through all the muck. Okay? And you still feel like you're not in your calling. Knight of Wands in reverse. Death card. Yeah, so you're feeling a little stuck right now. You're feeling like things are coming in slow. They're not coming in as fast as you want to. When I see warrior woman, you could definitely be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. You don't have to be. But you have a strong sense of like where you want to go or what you want to be, but also at the same time you're crying out for your soul calling, which is it's different than just a goal setting. So you do have some death coming to this slowness. A rebirth is coming in for you, and for whoever chose this pile, I feel like you've had many rebirths in your life. Many. This is not the first one. You've had to go through many, and that's why you're a warrior. You've had to go through ups and downs in your life. Yep, you have an offer coming in, an emotional offer. This could be a love offer. This could be an offer like a partnership in a creative manner. Very emotional, balanced person. Somebody that can help you figure out your deepest calling. 3 of Wands. Yeah, you kind of get in this energy where you're waiting for your ship to come in, and sometimes you get down. You feel like you get creative blocks. Then you have the Emperor here. So you're definitely, I feel like this is your energy. You're an entrepreneur. You're somebody that's a leader in what you do. Very creative yet practical, I'm getting. Okay, we have the Devil in reverse, which means I feel like you had some codependency issues. There could have been somebody surrounding you. This could have been somebody surrounding you that was kind of a dictator, like try to control you, and you're like, no, I can't be controlled. I don't have that personality. You're the person that gets out there and gets through any obstacle. You're not a person that can be controlled, and this person tried to control you, but this energy is coming, you're coming out of this energy with that Devil in reverse, okay? And that may be a stepping stone to your career, yep. Then we have the 6 of Pentacles. So I feel like you're a giving person. Wow, this is on the bottom of the deck. You're a giving person. Like, I feel like you're a charitable person. You're willing to go to battle and fight for anybody. You're a girl's girl, guy's guy, whichever you want to do, or a girl's guy. But whoever's surrounding you, you give. You're a giver. You almost give that impression that you rarely get for yourself, because people look at you like you're so independent and capable that sometimes they kind of forget that you might need a little cheer up as well. But yeah, you have abundance coming in. All your charitable gifts that you've done is going to come back to you. That's what karma is. And so basically what Spirit is saying is, what are you doing right now? Is it fulfilling? Is it fulfilling? Because you have all this fulfillment coming in. What is missing in your life for you? You've given and given and given, and I feel like your career has to do with charities. Okay, it could be a nonprofit. But you could be working with homeless people. You could be working with, like, as a therapist for domestic violence. Ten of Pentacles, though, you definitely have abundance surrounding you, whichever path you're going on here. So let me get a little bit more about your calling. You're an entrepreneur, for sure. You're gonna have your own business if you don't already. Your ideas tend to flow. Wow, okay, yep. So you're gonna have a tower moment. Tower moments aren't bad. They're like an instant awakening. You're going to have a tower moment. I feel like some of you are in something right now that you're like, nope, I'm done. You're gonna actually have the moment where you're like, this isn't good for me, I'm out. I get that energy. Yeah, and then Wheel of Fortune. So after this tower comes in, you have good stuff coming in. What goes around comes around. So you're gonna get good karma here. Yeah, very, very good stuff coming in. And then Spirit's asking you to kind of meditate. Go in and meditate. This is definitely your energy, the Nine of Pentacles. That's a independent feminine energy that takes care of things. Stuff's going to be coming in fast in your life. You may experience some loss with this entrepreneurship, loss with people in your life because they're not going to understand the time it may be taking you. And you have to, like, kind of, weed out people that are pulling on your energy in a bad way, okay? We have the Fool in reverse. You're coming into some connections, tribes, all that with your business. I feel like your business, like I said, has to do with almost a sisterhood, like a feminine energy. You're going to connect with other females in your business. You're going to do some healing. But it's more going to be like a leadership, entrepreneurship business is what I'm getting. Let's see, Spirit. I want to get a little more about what this is exactly. What is their business, Spirit? Because I feel like, yep, those are the cards I'm going to. What is this business for Pile 2? What is this business for Pile 2? What is this? I feel like you live somewhere that's cold. Somebody I'm talking to lives in a cold environment. Okay, express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. So yes, again, you're a goddess. So you could have a goddess, I'm not laughing about it, but your business could be something to do with being a goddess. Like, you have a goddess warrior energy. And so maybe that's in the name of your business. How to become a goddess, or, I mean, there's something to do with a goddess in your business, okay? I'm gonna get a couple more here. And I feel like you came from hardship, and so that's why being a goddess is, yeah. So Spirit is asking you to do this, to release, ask Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose, which is definitely the Five of Cups, walking away, grieving, getting rid of attachments that are bringing you down. Yeah, but I do feel that you're going to work with other women as well, other women to help them release with your goddess energy, sacral chakra. You are highly sensitive to chemicals and additives, so Spirit's asking you to purge this throughout your body. Avoiding hard situations and relationships, that goes right along with you walking away from people that have pulled on your energy that don't serve you, and you're indigo. Okay, the person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural born leader. There we go. So what you are doing is you're leading. You have goddess energy. You could be an empath. You may even use your gifts in your job. But I feel like you're going to work with women. and help them to become goddesses in their own right. Women of all kinds, single women, married women, just to bring out their goddess energy and to show them who they really are. So that's your warrior spirit energy. So if you liked this, feel free to comment down below. Pile 2, this was beautiful. I love this energy. You're strong. Beautiful. Okay, so that was your reading, pile 2. And now we're going to get pile 3. So welcome in, pile 3. So yours is a little different. We have the tiger's eye. I actually pulled 4 cards. 4 cards came out. So what I'm doing is I'm just giving you 2 cards. So you're different from the other 2 piles. So these 2 cards came out. We have awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration, and then share your voice. Come out of the cave, persecution, expression. So some of you have definitely been in hermit mode, but I do feel like in this hermit mode, you've generated a new awakening, and that's where you're inquiring about what your path is. The reason this is coming up is because your career job path is changing. You're not, this discontent you feel is for a reason, because not everybody feels a discontent in their job. It may appear like some people do, but you're feeling a discontent because your soul is calling you to a different, you're being called to a different path. You're going through an awakening, and once you go through an awakening, you can't go back to what you were in before. I do feel that some of you at your job, and this flew out, you feel trapped. Yep, I was going to say some of you in your job, you kind of feel like the people around you are toxic, I'm getting, what you're currently in, and so you put yourself in hermit mode, and then you get into that vicious cycle where you can't come out of it. Like you're kind of like, it's so draining on you that you feel like you can't do anything else, like nothing else is possible. Yeah, you could be surrounded by somebody that's doesn't have your best interests in mind. You feel like your wishes aren't coming true. Yeah, a lot of this is in reverse. So you kind of feel like you got the shaft here. Like you feel like this is your life. This is what I have to live. I don't, your creative energy is blocked. You feel like your spiritual energy is blocked. Like maybe lately your intuition has been blocked. But okay, so we have a lot of Wands energy coming in here too. So Knight of Wands, this is going to turn around. You could have a masculine energy coming in to make an offer, a new job offer for you, a new idea for you. You're the Queen of Wands. You have a Queen of Wands energy, fire energy, very strong here. You could also be an earth sign. It could be an earth sign. And what I see here is this energy is coming into where you are going to be independent. You're going to feel what's going to come in here. Okay, so it's going to slow me down. It's going to feel a little stuck in some respects. It's going to slow down here a little bit. You're going to have a lot of things coming in, and you're going to have to make choices on which direction. Spirit's asking you to, after this awakening, you're going to draw, you just not on purpose, you're going to draw more opportunities to you, but Spirit's asking you to choose wisely, because in the past, you've kind of just jumped. Okay, you kind of just felt in a desperate situation, but Spirit's asking you to choose wisely, to really step back and look at these offers and make sure that your intuition is telling you that it's okay. Don't just go for whatever's available to get you out of your other toxic situation, because it's just a vicious cycle. You have a King of Pentacles energy, Emperor energy, and 5 of Swords. So you have some masculine energy around you that could be kind of a win at all costs. There's 2 masculine energies coming out here. I do see that through the Emperor, you are going to have your own business. You definitely are an entrepreneur of some sort, but I'm getting that you're surrounded by somebody that is wealthy that may be helping you with this, a wealthy masculine energy. And this is your current job. You're coming out of that energy of dealing with people that want to win at all costs. They want to one up you. They don't care how they make you feel. Oh, beautiful. Oh, yes. Okay. All these came out at once. So as this is going on, you're going to actually pause and reflect and say, okay, you're not going to jump right into something. But this new beginning is coming in, and the end of this overwhelm is coming in. Okay. The strength in reverse, it's like you're tapped out, but you're walking away from this thought pattern of, is this all there is? It's not all there is. It's not all there is. That's what I'm getting. This is not all there is. We're going to get a couple cards for you to figure out like what path you're going here. Like, what is this type of career? You're going to speak about, I'm getting you're going to speak or write about the times, these times, the times that you're going through, the experiences with your jobs and what you went through. You're going to reach a lot of people about that. Because I could be talking to somebody that writes. Spirit's asking you to journal the situations, the current situations. You could, this sounds wild, but you could make, you know, a comedy book to where you use the characters of people that are in your current job that are toxic, but make it into a funny character and publish that as a book. It could also be a show, you know, kind of like The Office or something like that, but you could channel these characters. So that's for some of you, not all of you. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. Yeah, you need to speak your truth here. To yourself as well. Speak the truth to yourself. You already know, like you feel it. Law of attraction. Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive. This goes exactly along with awakening. You are going to become more highly sensitive to this toxic energy. That's the side of an awakening that makes it kind of difficult because you are so aware now. Yep. Oh my gosh, this flew out. So you could be going into mediumship, pile 3. You could be getting visitors from the other side because you're so sensitive in this. Okay, this could be your business. That's not for everybody. If you don't want it, don't take it. But also, that could also mean that people that have crossed over that you know, your ancestors, are watching over you and they're rooting for you and they want better for you. I hear them say they don't want this toxic energy for you. This is not how your life was supposed to be. So I'm really getting that strong feeling like when it came out. Also, power animal. Your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with the situation. So I feel like if you channel this toxic energy and you turn it into a comedy and kind of, you know, for those of you that are writers, you give your coworkers different names, make them into characters, and make it kind of funny. Like, that's just what's there. That's just an idea that will give you a start to not only transmute that energy into something lighthearted, but purge yourself and also begin to tap into your intuition and your mediumship abilities. So that's what I see coming in for you, pile 3. And your next path. So some of you have been really working on this and been really going within, and it's going to start coming in. You may feel like, wow, I'm not seeing anything, but actually the fact that if you're becoming more sensitive to your environment, it means you are going through an awakening and you are moving along your path. It may not be super fast, but that's how it works. You're realizing your abilities that way. We think sometimes, oh, my coworkers are annoying me, or I'm getting, you know, but that's part of your abilities coming out because you're tapping into your sensitive side, which you may have just pushed under the rug before. All right, pile 3. So that's all I have for you. Hopefully these readings resonate with you. If they do, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye.